Good morning. Wanted to come on and talk about something very cool. We've got bad reception. One of the things I notice very instantly with the women that come into Soul to Soul is they'll be coming in and a lot of this hopeless energy, you know, it's not going to happen for me, it's for everyone else. And within days, not weeks, they are feeling the shifts. They're starting to feel more connected to themselves than they have in their entire life. That is because of the space that is held for them. That is because they are around other women that are ready to play full out, who are ready to get the deepest level of support, to be taken through a process. And what happens is there's always this moment in the program where they'll go and hang out with their friends and they'll be sitting back going, everyone's complaining here about being single, about the pandemic, about how tough love is, how much online dating sucks. And they're like, that would have been me 100%. But I'm sitting here all calm in my knowing, very early on into the program, mind you, this is not even at the end, knowing that that's no longer my story. That's no longer something that I actually even want to take a part in. And they can see so early on that their identity is shifting, their worldview is shifting, and that they don't want to fit into that small, constricted, negative container anymore. They don't want to just be following the herd, right? Like a sheep. They're thinking for themselves, they're creating a new reality, and they're like beaming. They're like, everyone noticed my energy, they noticed something was different, they asked if I was seeing someone. This happens all the time, and it's always a joy for me. I never get sick of seeing this when women have that moment. And again, it's very early on. So online dating during the pandemic especially is only toxic if you haven't done the inner work. I've been watching Married at First Sight. Don't judge me. I've been a little bit addicted, I have to be honest. It's very much something I need to be across doing this work. I need to know what's going on, what's filling the minds of the general public. And, oh man, it was just painful to watch these strangers coming in and dating wound on wound, right? This girl had such bad abandonment issues. I really liked her. Such deep insecurities, no self-worth. So what happened when she got matched with this very good-looking guy? She put all of her power, gave it to him, put him on a pedestal. What did he do? He abandoned the fuck out of her. And she is damaged after this program because law of attraction had it that she just wanted to go in and, you know, fill herself up by having someone in her life, by needing someone. And it was so apparent on the program that she was operating out of her little girl who didn't believe that love could work for her. So, you know, my heart goes out to those of you that are feeling like this real struggle right now. Like, why isn't it my turn? Why can't I get love to work for me? Why do I suck at this? Like, why am I not the chosen one? Why am I not the priority? How come other women can have this and I can't? All those sorts of internal conversations I know are going on for you. And I've been there. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what is going on? Did I miss the memo? I really, really did, because I was like, I know I'm a good catch. I know that I've got a great personality. I know I'm fun to be with. So why can't I get this off the ground? Well, because it doesn't come down to those things. It comes down to how much of yourself you're willing to bring in, how much you're willing to be seen and let someone in. You're not doing that. Guaranteed. You're going online at arm's length, putting on a nice profile, talking about what you do, or something very top line, and you don't bring yourself in at all. You haven't done the inner work. That's the truth, which I'm here to rip, is the truth. So you got to get honest, girlfriend, because you're a fucking catch. You can have your soulmate. It is not out of reach. Take it from me. This is why you're in this community, to hear this message. You're literally soulmate material. Having a soulmate is your birthright. You can easily do this. All my clients are no different to you. And we just keep getting email after email. We got a celebration call today with our graduates. They're like, oh my God, I met someone. Oh my God, I met someone. We're like, yes. It's epic. They're in a completely different stratosphere right now, energetically. They expect love to work for them. They're excited about dating. They go back online and go, same app, totally different guy. Why? Because they're in totally different energy with a totally different belief system and a completely different mindset. The mindset of a queen, the mindset of someone that is going to have whatever she desires. The soulmate, more money, live on purpose, up-leveling the fuck out of her life. That's what we do here in Soul to Soul. So stop putting yourself out there when you're being lazy and you're not investing in yourself. You're not doing the work. You're not getting support. You're sitting there entitled, going, poor old me, feeling sorry for yourself. It's boring. It is not who you are. It is powerless, total disempowerment, victimhood. It's your little girl who desperately needs you to show up for her, to do the work, to heal your past once and for all. Because therapy does not do that. Therapy has you bring it up and talk about it very cerebrally, very logically. It doesn't open your heart. It doesn't take you through a process to actually deal with this little girl who is actually your superpower. But right now, she's sabotaging the fuck out of every area of your life, because it's not just in relationships. It's also affecting your bank account because your self-worth is not where it needs to be. And when you learn how to fully take that little girl by the hand and to heal her, then you step into the queen self, into your woman, into your feminine, into that unapologetic, fully expressed woman who's magnetic, who knows she deserves a soulmate. That's who you really are, but you're not living from that place. And until you do choose to honor yourself, prioritize yourself, put yourself first, and do whatever it's going to take, and invest in you, and put a stake in the ground to say, this suffering ends now. Me missing out on love ends now. Until you're willing to get into that energy, don't be surprised when you're in the same place, except it's going to be worse this time next year. Your egg quality doesn't wait for you to get your shit together. And that's a really big factor for many of you. And you should be taking this really fucking seriously if that's something that you want. You got to take action. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to do something different. Otherwise, why would you expect a different result? Why would you expect 2021 to be different? We could still be in lockdown for another year. But my women are thriving during COVID. This is the best possible time in your life that the universe is gifting you on a silver platter while you're at home, while you can make the time and the space to go, hey, it needs to be about me. Because until it's about you, and until you know how to take up space and be the leading lady instead of playing the extra, it's never going to be about you, and you're going to continue to feel left behind. You're not the chosen one. And that's just something that you keep allowing because you're not doing anything differently. And it's not because of your weight or your looks. It's none of that. It's to do with your little girl and how she saw the world when she was about 2 or 3 years old. So you're missing the brief if you think that this is to do with you losing weight or being prettier. That's surface bullshit. There are plenty of beautiful, voluptuous women that go through my program that attract in their soulmate. It's nothing to do with that. There are skinny supermodels that are still single because they've got nothing operating from the heart space. So it's nothing to do with that. It's all energy. Thank you, universe, for the confirmation on that. Blaring at you, okay? You got to be willing to find that fucking epic queen within. Go do the work to get her to lead your life. And then you'll be like, holy shit, it's not even hard to attract in my soulmate, because it's not. You're just in the wrong story. You're in a very three-dimensional story, which is the fear, the scarcity, the victimhood, the woe is me, I can't, I'm anxious, I'm depressed. Yes, they're all just symptoms because you haven't dealt with your shit. You don't have to live like that. Stop accepting that. Stop tolerating that. And take a stand for yourself. Put yourself first. Book a call with my team. Go watch my free masterclass, which is at the top of this group. And do something today for yourself. Okay? Stop being the martyr and the overgiver. It's time to make it about you. Okay? Because this is about having an exceptional, extraordinary, epic, lit life where you lead from your feminine, from your sensuality, from your power. Yes. You got to be comfortable in your body. You got to know how to turn yourself on. That is a fully embodied goddess. And that's what's available to you. This is so much more than attracting your soulmate. When you're in alignment, you won't be able to help it. You'll be fending them off. Because energy attracts energy. So when you're lit and excited and feeling full, you're going to attract that in. But when you're empty and not believing, you're going to attract that in. Okay? So don't be touching online dating right now during the pandemic unless you have seriously done the work where you are feeling so excited to be you, fully worthy, right, and deserving. Come do the work. Get it done. 8 weeks. Hello. Go watch my testimonials. Take it from them. Mwah.